I know, it's so hot outside. It's hard to think about cuddling up with something soft and warm, but you might want to change your mind. Wildlife World Zoo here with the softest animal around. This is a little baby chinchilla, or is it a baby?
So,
looks like a baby.
It does look like a baby. They're really small, but he's actually full grown. Oh, he's a couple of years old, and you're very right when you say they're the softest animal around. They are the softest mammal in the world.
Oh my gosh.
And that's because they have up to 80 hairs per follicle. We only have one, so they have more hair than any mammal in the world as well.
And cute whiskers and cute ears. But here's the thing with this chinchilla. I don't know what this is about, but you're gonna give it a bath with volcanic ash, which I'm sure we don't just have lying around. It's not easy to come by.
Yeah, so it's really funny because when you think of giving an animal a bath, you think of water.
Yeah.
But you cannot get a chinchilla wet.
No.
If they get wet, they have to roll around in that ash to absorb all the moisture. If these guys get wet and the ash is not available, their hair is going to get very matted, and it can end up getting an infection on the skin or developing a fungus. So it's very important that these chinchillas do get this dust bath, and that's something people want to think about if they've ever wanted to get a chinchilla as a pet. They have a lot of specific requirements.
Right.
They're native to the Andes Mountains in South America. They're critically endangered. So getting a chinchilla here in Arizona, you're going to have to take all that into consideration.
Yeah.
You need cooler temperatures. You need to make sure the chinchilla is able to take a bath, which she does not.
She
he
is
does
not
not seem very
into it.
interested.
Not
right now.
interested. Thanks,
and that
though.
ash will get all over your house. So you definitely
okay.
want to think about all those things. Now, in a completely different direction, we went from really soft to really spiky.
Yeah.
And this
Hedgehog.
is another animal, yeah, a little hedgehog that has now recently become legal to own as a pet here in Arizona.
Okay.
But people should not rush out and get one of these animals.
No.
Another animal that has a lot of really specific requirements and things that people need to think about. For one, the very obvious thing is this animal's covered in spikes. So if you have small children or you're not prepared to handle an animal covered in spikes all the time, this is probably not your ideal pet.
So these are high maintenance pets.
They are, and people so often on an impulse will go out and buy one because
They're adorable.
they're so
super cute.
Yeah,
Right.
that little face, I mean, it's precious. But a lot of times people get them as the pets, and they don't realize all the specific requirements that they have. They don't get as much attention, and then they end up having to donate them.
And miserable, and we don't
Yes.
want that. Obviously, you're hoping to be a good pet parent, so maybe stick with the basics. Cat, low maintenance. Dog, more maintenance, but at least you can get that down pretty easily. Like, this is a lot. I mean, volcanic ash, you don't just pick that up anywhere.
Right? Yeah, and what the specific requirements? I know. I can't believe.
I love this guy's like, not having it. TV's not my bag, baby. Not interested.
Let's see if we can get the chinchilla to turn around.
But this is what I love. You know so much about these animals, and that's part of the Wildlife World Zoo, is that you get to get educated and find out about the animals. You don't just look at them. You get to get interactive and learn and find out all about them.
You do, and so many of our animals that can be owned as pets are donations at Wildlife World. So the animals you see, a lot of the animals you see in our education department, they were former pets that were donated to the zoo. You could walk around and you'll notice that our parrots love interacting with people and talking, and it's because that's what they're used to.
Right.
So a great thing to do, if you don't want to make the commitment of going out and buying a pet, is coming out to the zoo.
Right.
You can see all the animals, you can learn about them, we have lots of hands-on activities, and it's very interactive, and then you can go home and don't have to take the responsibility with you.
And then you get to get up close and personal with the chinchilla. Oh, the chinchilla just like boofed out. What does that mean? He doesn't like us touching him? He just boofed.
I think she's contemplating on whether to take a bath or not.
She boofed me. All right,
let's see.
fine. You don't want to be on TV? We'll take you off. All right. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate
you so
you.
much.